morning, artists. I am so sorry that I cannot be there with you today, but I hope you have a good time with your guest teacher learning how to make an Earth Day folding surprise. Now, you have paper on your table, but don't get it yet. Let's watch first in case you've never heard of a folding surprise. If you have heard of one, then you still want to watch, and then you'll be an expert when you do it with the next video. But on that paper, you're going to be writing your name and class code on the back in pencil, as usual, getting the supplies from your art cart. Then we're going to be doing the folding part, holding your paper vertically, that's the tall way, and folding it in half. The trick to folding that paper is matching up those edges and giving it a good crease in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfectly matched up. Then you're going to be taking just the top flap or layer and folding it to meet the top. Then you're going to flip it over to the back and do that same thing. I know that sounded a little confusing, but don't worry, I will do it with you step by step. Or actually, you know what's even better? Art for Kids Hub will do it with you step by step in the next video. But I wanted to try it out before you get started on yours, just to give you a sneak peek of what you're going to do. Then you're going to start drawing on the outside. That's the side that has the flap that pulls up to reveal what's inside. When you're drawing, draw light, light, light till you get it right with pencil first. Even if the next video uses Sharpie, like they do in Art for Kids Hub, you know that we start with pencil because you want to start with one paper, and especially for Earth Days, don't waste trees and crumple up your paper that you made a mistake on and throw it away. You can always change your mistake into a happy accident or just erase it because you drew light with pencil. So make sure you start out with pencil, drawing light till you get it right, sketch out your idea, or follow along with the video to learn how to draw the Earth with the silly, cute little face on it. And then you can do Sharpie and color after. So I drew a half circle on the top, a bottom half circle or semicircle on the bottom to connect, and then that face on there. And some of the continents and those squiggly wiggly lines. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then I open it up and I'm going to draw the top half here. Now notice I curved my line underneath to make it look 3D like it's popping out of the page. Then I even continued the line for the continents down to the bottom of that line. Now this is where I'm drawing on that inside second rectangle. That's important to notice that it's not continuing the drawing on the first or the bottom rectangles. There are 4 different rectangles here. The 2 on the inside or the middle are the part that are the surprise. So it has to be able to draw something that matches up when you close it, and then when you open it up, there's something on the inside that either expands or reveals something that is a surprise. That's why it's called a folding surprise. So I'm going to make a heart with a face on it. Now this is what you're going to see in the next video done by Art for Kids Hub. But if you have a different idea, now that you've seen a little bit about how a folding surprise works, you will be able to incorporate or use your own ideas in the folding surprise. So if you have a different idea other than a heart inside of the Earth, you could draw animals, pets, you could draw people, your family, whatever is important to you and what you think of with Earth Day, or really anything if you wanted to make a folding surprise that has something else in it, you're going to put that on the inside. Just make sure that it makes sense that it would be inside the Earth. So it could be something exploding out of it. It could be just showing all kinds of things that represent Earth Day, like lots of different plants and animals and things that remind you of the Earth and nature. Whatever it is, then you outline with Sharpie when you're done to really make it stand out. Make sure your paper is totally unfolded when you use the Sharpie. If you have a folded paper and you outline with Sharpie, that Sharpie's going to bleed through to the other side. If I have any pencil lines that I don't want anymore, I can carefully erase, making sure I'm working in the safety zone of my letter L and erasing inside of it. Then I can use my markers and colored pencils to color. In your basket, you should have a variety of colors of markers and colored pencils. Hopefully, since I've been gone, they stay organized. Always make sure that you snap the caps back on so that they stay good for the next artist that uses them. When you're finished, it should line up and bam, surprise you with what's inside. If you were really trying to do this for Earth Day, you could even include a message. My favorite Earth Day message is the Earth without art is just because you can't spell Earth without art. You get it? Make sure you snap all those caps, put Sharpies with Sharpies, pencils with pencils, and your markers and coloring pencils in that little box there. All your supplies back on your art cart. And yes, you can take your creations home today with you. You do not have to leave them in class or in your bin. You're going to take whatever you make home. If you are out of time, you could always take it home and finish it there. If you get marker on your hands, you can use some sanitizer. If you made a mess on your table, you know the drill. You spray and wipe it down. If you run out of paper towels, you either ask for more or get them from the sink. I expect a really good sub report and some awesome creations from you today. If you finish early, there's always those coloring pages, and I've got some special Earth Day ones, and you can take them home. Just remember, leave some for the rest of us and don't take them all. Bye, artists. I cannot wait to see you when I get back.